There, folks. I'm Clayton Milstead. This is Jared Strawn.
Howdy.
Cameraman is Richie DeMason. We're here at Little Sugar in Cochranton, PA. Right there was a trout that just surfaced. Today, this is going to be two different parts of the fishing trips. One, we're going to be here catching trout, and later we're going to head out to Geneva Swamp and catch bowfin. Maybe some pike too. We'll see what happens today. Stay tuned. Tell them what we got on there, Jared.
Alrighty, friend. Oh. I am using what they call a skeeter. What it does is basically mimics the movement of basically a minnow. As we just witnessed, as I threw it in there, not even 2 seconds that it was in the water. Big old trout came up and grabbed it. Let's see if we can't catch it.
Got one.
Sucker. Oh, you got one. Dang it, Clinton, that's my trout.
No, it ain't.
Look at this thing. Here we go.
Now that is a good sized rainbow trout. Got both of his fins. From what I can say, he's probably at least about a 15-inch trout. He's a good sized fish. That makes him fine eating. What I got on is just a little bitty white twisty tail with a pink jig head. A few years ago I got mocked and I heard the phrase come out of our cameraman's mouth: "You can't catch trout with crappie lures." Well, that says otherwise. Richie has already pulled one in, and I pulled in another one. So I'm up to 2, Richie's up to 1. Jared, hopefully he will catch some today.
Hopefully.
After we're done here fishing this swirl, we'll be moving down to another swirl. Oh, Jared got one. Potentially Jared's first trout. Nice rainbow too. Give you a little hook that.
Yeah, you want to take the honors?
Yeah, I'll take the honors.
Beautiful, beautiful.
This almost looks like a little spoon.
Yeah, it's what they call a skeeter. This sucker here was caught on using one of my old skeeters. There, put it with your brother. What you do is cast out, and upon your retrieval, just move it like you would a jig. It moves itself, really. Let the current do the work for you, really. That sucker will just catch any trout in the stream for you.
My retrieval with this lure is a simple little twisty tail and jig head. Just jig and reel, jig and reel. It always works for basically whatever type of fish you want to catch with it. I've caught just about every species of fish with this lure except for muskies. Alright. Right here I just got a simple twisty tail white. Looks like a 1/4 ounce jig head white. Using 4-pound test on my ultralight Shakespeare with the Shakespeare agility. Just taking it out there, casting up right above the rapids, and just jigging her up through, and wait till it gets into this little swirl up here, and then you just jig it real slow, and then you cross your fingers and hope for the best. We're gonna go ahead and give her another try, and bait her up first. What kind of bait you using? I switch it up a little bit. I use waxies and mealworms and the occasional maggot. I hate mealies, but that'd be an understatement there, brother. And I'll use them. They catch the fish. If they catch the fish, I use them.
See if can't hit them. Can't get them on. Gonna rebait and give her another shot. Try this again. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I've had 3 different hits, and the last 2 have been up close. Try her again. Fish on.
What type?
Rainbow.
Fairly decent. It looks like to be a holdover.
Yep.
Make it break freedom.
He tried. We'll give him credit. You got your rainbows, your brooks. You got a couple browns. They didn't stock many browns this year, or brooks at that. But
There's one. There was a hit.
there's a hit right there. See if I can't get this guy to bite this time and maybe stay on. All right. We didn't have this one being hooked, but we've got another rainbow here. I just cast it out, and like I said, just let it drift down, and once it stops its drift, you start to jig it, and well, as soon as it stopped that jig, I felt tug, and then he just took it. I mean, it just bent the tip down, and just like that, and well, I'll show you how big he was. There he is. Hopefully he doesn't get in the water. People at home that are sitting here watching us and wondering why aren't these guys catching and releasing, well, I'm a big believer on if it's meat and it's legal,
Goes in the freezer.
goes in the freezer. I mean, not everybody has all this money in the world to go out and, oh, I need to buy this and I need to buy that. Some people actually have to come out here to these streams and catch the fish just like we do to keep their families fed. And even if I didn't have a family to feed, these things are really, really good fried up in a skillet with some butter and some seasoning. Well, that wraps it up here at a little sugar. I caught a total of 3. I caught all rainbows. Caught a nice one. It looks to be at least, I'd say 14 to 15 inches, about that. And the other ones are around a foot to 13 inches. Clayton over here, he caught a grand total 2, as well as Jared. He caught 1. Not the best day of trout fishing we've ever had, but it was definitely worth coming out here and getting out into the woods and next to the stream. Like I've always said, bad day of fishing's better than a good day at the house with the wife. That's all I have to say about that.